Okay, I've started.
So I'm going to work on an optiplex disk. It's 304 model. I'm going to start by opening the cover and note down whatever we move. And we take a look at it on the inside. We identify a few things. It has 2 fans, which we're going to note down. We go to power supply right here. Then we've got 2 hard disks right here, and we've got a DVD ROM right here. We've got 2 fans right here, and we've got RAM. I think right here there's only 1 card, so let me start by removing 1 card, which is right here. So this is our RAM. This is a 2 GB on the side. So then we're going to try to assemble, disassemble the system. I think there's just like a CMOS battery. So I'm also going to remove the CMOS battery and we put it aside. We start by removing the hard disks. Okay, we shall connect the cables. This is SATA cable. I think it is connected on number 3. It is there. So SATA 1. Another SATA. It's on SATA 2, connecting the DVD ROM and the CD ROM. Comes all the way here. Then we're going to remove another SATA cable for data, connecting to port 0. And this is for the hard disk. Then we work on the power connectors for hard disk drives. So we've got 1 hard disk drive here. One hard disk. This is its power connector. Second hard disk. Then we have, we're going now to try and remove the front face so that we can access the things. So I'm going to remove the locks gently. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the front face, and I think our switch is here. The switch is connected down here. I'm also going to disconnect it. I'm also going to connect the connector for power. Mentioned something like 20 pin. I think this is a 24. And we have another one, connector right here. So these are ones for the power supply. So I'm going to unscrew the nuts holding the power supply. Okay, so I'm going to remove the power supply. I think there's a small which down there. So this is our power supply. I'm going to remove it. So put it somewhere there. Then I'm going to work on our motherboard. Just some connectors. I think this one goes to the ports in front for audio. This is for power. Then we also have a speaker here, a small speaker right here. So these are for the USBs, just down here. These ones, I'm going to remove them. This is its connector, and I'm going to come in front. I'm going to first disconnect these audio and USBs. CD-ROM. Okay, disconnect it. I think you slide it, you remove it. There you go. Pause.
Looking with your face.
My face? Right here, yes, still the same guy. Let me remove the nuts on the motherboard. Yes. I have a number of nuts holding the motherboard, so you have to make sure all of them are out. It's going to take a second to remove these. These are the ones holding the motherboard. Removing the cable for this fan, and then I think we can access our motherboards. Good. So voila, we have finished the motherboard. Getting out of our motherboard right here. And I think if you want to access the CPU, you basically need this part. So you might have to remove the upper fan. I'm trying to avoid spoiling, as it is inevitable. So I'm going to try and remove the heatsink plus the fan. I think it's the part that is hiding the CPU. So there's some chemical here. I think it's a paste. And then some chemical here. And this is our processor. Yay! It comes off. So I'm just going to check and see. It's an Intel processor with it's a Pentium. Oh, we now know our machine. So we have a CPU and there. I'm avoiding touching the CPU socket because I think it is delicate. So I'm going to just cover this guy and assume our processor is working. So I think the board comes out like this. And that is our processor. So I'm not going to play with this guy because it's not my system. So I'm going to put it back and recover. So I think these are expansion slots. We have a very long one, and I think the other names are written here. It's a very long expansion slot. We have PCI, PCIe. So I think we have the expansion slots here. Then we have the ports. These are peripheral ports, I think. And two USBs here, 4, 6, then Ethernet port, HDMI, VGA audio for getting sound out. So these are external ports. Then internal, I think we've got some USB, sorry, some SATA for connecting the drives inside. Then 2 RAM slots. That's it. And then we also have the bus or the schematics of the board and the sizes of the motherboard. Okay, this is micro ATX. Not sure if it works. So I think we needed a power cable for this. We have supply basically. I think this is the main connector, and I think it has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 24 in connector, and then this one has 4. This one supplies the other part, the CPU. Then we've got the connectors for the drives, SATA power, and then this side SATA power. So I think when we need to test this, we get a small thing, multimeter, which I think is basically there. So we need to check for the voltage on this, but we're not going to check because we don't have a power cable to go here. So we're going to assume the power supply works, but when it is switched on, it's supposed to run the fan. The fan will rotate. You see the fan. That shows it is working. So we use a junction of green and black for it to be powered on when it is in power. So I'm putting back the motherboard. Once we have done testing the power supply, we are free to test and put back our system. I'm going to put in the motherboard and put some nuts so it is firm. Put in one and you pause. So now we're done with the motherboard, and we're going to put back our fan for the case right there. Then we also have our CMOS battery. I'm going to put it back so that I don't forget it outside. And then we've got these colors of the SATA cables, SATA ports. I think the blue one is the fastest, followed by the black and the white. Let's put back the power supply. So we push it back here. That's fine. So we shall be putting screws there. Put back the connectors. This is going back to the motherboard. And then this one goes to the part for the CPU. Back the DVD one. Putting back the DVD one. I hope I'm putting it back the right way, not like this. Like this. And we have some points for the nuts. Let me first connect the cable. So it has cable for power. Bring it down there. Yeah, like that. Then I'm also going to put our switch back. Switch for powering on this guy. Right here. Then this. We're putting back this section that had USB ports, the ones in front, or what sometimes they call the rear ports. And they follow here.